perspectives.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Today, I am going to talk about reading habit. But first, I will share with you this quote. Books are uniquely portable magic. Stephen King. So I decided to talk about it because I think that this topic is really important for us. Maybe here in Guatemala, we don't have the culture to reading, but you know what? There are other countries which have this activity every day. And experts say that reading is essential from the first years of life. We can develop the creative part of our mind. In my presentation, I will tell you first reading habit, then my books, and finally how we can start a daily reading habit. Reading habit. So before continuing, I think that it's important that we know what is habit. So maybe in my words, I can say that habit is like a specific activity that we can do every day. So you know what, there is really interesting. Experts say that after 21 days, if we do a specific activity, this activity becomes a habit. So if you can try, you can see that this. And what is the importance of reading? So, you know, reading is a good habit for any person because it is helpful for all areas in our lives. So maybe, you know, I think that if I talk about it, we can find many benefits for us. For example, we can imagine, we can learn new vocabulary, we can learn about new topic, get knowledge. And also I think that if we don't feel comfortable at night, maybe if we don't sleep well, I think that it's a good idea to read some books or some paragraphs in the newspaper. So maybe it's really useful for health too. And my books. So, well, I think that we have read many books since we were children. So maybe these books I have read when I was a kid. So I think that in high school, I had opportunity to read these books, for example, Carasamba, El Jarrón Azul, Popol Vuh. I think that Popol Vuh, I read a little version, I think. And also, so maybe I will tell you my story because when I was a child, I remember exactly that when with my mom, we read, I was really funny, but also I didn't enjoy it so much because in that time I wanted to play with my toys or maybe I wanted to play with my friends in the street. But I remember exactly that my mom always told me, okay, this afternoon we will read this book or some paragraphs in the newspaper. And also when I sell a brand word, I always sell, okay, if you sell a brand word, you need to repeat the paragraph of the sentence. So maybe I didn't enjoy it so much. But I think that maybe we always have read many books, but maybe if we had homework, maybe we have the obligation. So, but these books that I will show you today, these books are my favorite books because first, these were gift from my sister, and I learned so much. For example, every day a Friday, how to be happier 7 days a week. So this book shows us a short stories of different people, and also he tells us his story. So maybe it was really amazing because I have learned how to be happier 7 days a week. So maybe we always think about it each moment in our lives, but maybe we need to enjoy each moment, no matter if the moment is bad or good. So maybe this is the point of our lives. So maybe another book that I learned so much is Become a Better You. So 7 keys to improving your life every day. So I really enjoy these books because I had opportunity to learn every day, and maybe sometimes before I didn't have the habit to reading, but now I think that these books, it's for me it was so good. I recommend you, if you had the opportunity to read this, you can do it. And finally, how we can start a daily reading habit. So I think that today we spend a lot of time watching TV or maybe in the social media, but maybe we don't have this habit in our lives. But first, I think that sometimes it's really complicated because we have many activities during the day. But first, I recommend you that find interesting books. So maybe if you are interested in some topics, or maybe you are studying some topic that you really like, I think that find interesting books is the first step that we need to do if we want to improve this habit, and establish a reading target. So maybe it's really difficult to fix a specific time. For example, I want to read 50 minutes, but I think that it's really complicated if we don't have this habit. So maybe we can start with 15 minutes or maybe 4 pages every day, and link your new habit with your routine. So maybe I think that if we start with some minutes in each day, maybe this routine becomes a habit, and enjoy the moment with yourself. So I think that it's really, for me, it's really amazing when I have the opportunity to read something, because I really enjoy the moment. And sometimes I don't feel that time when I am reading. So it's amazing if we enjoy the moment. And my conclusion is that this habit is really important for us. So maybe since we were children, I think that we have had the opportunity to have many books, but maybe I think that it's really useful for us. We can develop many abilities, or sometimes we can get knowledge. It depends what is our think, or maybe what we like to do. And that's it for today. Thank you so much. I don't know if you have any questions.
Yeah, I have a question for you. Stephanie, congratulations, because I find very interesting your topic. And my question is regarding your favorite book, the book Become a Better You. And the question is, what made a huge impact on you about the book?
Yeah, I think that when I was reading this book, I was really surprising, because sometimes I didn't feel comfortable with some topics, or maybe with some areas in my life. And maybe this is the first thing that I thought when I was reading this book, because sometimes we needed to enjoy each moment in our lives. And also we knew, if we want to do something, I think that we want to work hard. And maybe this is the point that I really enjoyed when I was reading the book.
Okay, Stephanie, I liked your presentation and the way that you explained all your topics, and I was like, oh. But my question for you is, when do you become interested in reading?
Yeah, I think that it's, to be honest, I think that when it started the pandemic, I think that I was sometime free, and I say, okay, I have some books in my house, and I start to reading when I have a time. But maybe I didn't have a specific time every day. So maybe I read Monday, but I stopped the reading in my book. And also I think that it was so good, but maybe I think that 2 years ago I started to reading. So maybe I tried to read minutes, or maybe, yeah, I think there are minutes or pages in each day.
Okay, thanks.
Hi, Stephanie, congratulations. You already said which your favorite book is, but I would like to ask you, do you like to read also novels, or something like biographies, or just like motivational books?
I think that I only read motivational books, but also I would like to read other things. I think that the novels, it could be the good books for me. Maybe I will like it. Or sometimes when I found book that has a movie, it was good. Well, So, okay, thank you.